So we have got the 35 goals with about 18 minutes to spare. So if you are trying to get the extra playstyle pluses, you need to score 35 goals in one match in beginner on squad battles with 6 MLS players. I'm going to show you the best setup for it. Choose any team. It really doesn't matter. You could even choose the Europa League team if you want, and that's the example I'm going to use. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you want to choose a team that's got full bronzes. But I want to see you could do it this way quite easily. We're going to use this team here. If you know what team it is, that's the team, right? So it's a really good team, and we're going to go ahead and do it. Make sure you select beginner, and then your 6 MLS players are going to be these bottom ones. Doesn't matter if they're out of position or not. You just want your goalkeeper, your 4 defenders, so that's 5, and 1 midfielder. Now, it's really important that you either have on your playstyle pluses finesse shot plus and low driven plus. One of them two is going to make this really easy. Now, all 3 of my attackers had that, and then we are just going to go into the game. Now, no matter if you have yourself the ball or don't have the ball from kickoff, it honestly doesn't matter. We're going to show you the best tips and tricks to get this done, just like I did with the 45 goal one. So let's go ahead and get into the game. So we are into the game, and you want to make sure that your settings haven't been changed. So they got the kickoff, that's not the worry. So the settings you are going to want to have is go into settings, go to game settings, and you want to make sure you've got competitive on, precision, and time finishing. If you use it, that's fantastic, but if you don't, get to learn it because it's going to make it way easier for you. And then all we are going to do from kickoff is the AI does the same thing. They either go to the top of the screen or to the bottom of the screen. They've gone to the top. They are just going to move straight forward. We win the tackle, immediately pass to our Henry. And as you can see here, we're just going to low driven into the corner. It's simple as that. If you're not great at low driven, we do the exact same thing with finesse shot. So again, finesse shot. Go into the middle, win the tackle, and then we are just going to wait for our Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres takes a shot. We're going to try it from a harder angle, and we miss. We get a little bit of a rebound. So just be careful with the rebounds. Now, you've got way more room for error than you did with the 45. So, for example, we win the ball here. We get the ball with Henry. Unfortunately, we get tackled. We don't have to stress as much because all we have to do is just win the ball back here, and then we can go ahead, get ourselves on the edge of the box, Travella with the green time, and there's another goal. So there are multiple ways you can score. If you're not comfortable with any of those ways of scoring, you just don't feel like you can do that, all you got to do is just win the ball. Don't worry about them running into the box like that. It's fine. Win the ball just like that. Pick it up to your striker, which in our case is Henry. And as you can see here, we're just going to do a normal finesse into the box, and it's going to go in almost every single time with precision shooting. That's why you want to have precision shooting on, because the AI just doesn't know how to deal with it. But again, if you don't feel comfortable shooting outside the box, do exactly what we've done here. Wait till you get inside, turn, finesse, there is a goal. And you just got to do that 35 times. If you're really, really consistent with it, you should have it done by the 60th minute, and then you can just put the controller down and wait for it to be done. But you can see there, we get the ball. Want to do it quickest, we just finesse on the edge of the box, and there's another goal. So we got 6 goals in 12 minutes. All I'm going to do now is just go ahead and skip to when I've got that objective done, or get the 35 goals, and I'll meet you back once I've got that done. So we get the last goal here, finesse outside the box, and lovely jubbly. So we have got the 35 goals with about 18 minutes to spare. Now, all we're going to do is just basically win the ball back and then stand still. You can either do that or not. But you see, there should be plenty of time to get this done. We did this with the hardest team that's available, so make sure you're doing it on the easier team. We are just going to sit here now. You can't quit out. You have to wait for the game to finish, and I'll meet you back once it has been done. So the match has been complete, and that's going to get 35 goals. Like I say, you can do it on an easier difficulty, so don't stress too much. In terms of difficulty, I mean team, of course. Now, we did it with the Tottenham team or against the Tottenham team, but as long as you've got the 6 MLS players in your goalkeeper, defensive line, and 1 in midfield, it'd be nice and easy because you can use anybody else you want up front. You can see there, the objective has been completed. And now we have unlocked the playstyle pluses for Build Your Team of the Season Evolution. So let me know if you do have any questions or anything like that. You can see there we've got extra things on top, but there is our Builder Team of the Season Evolution. And we get ourselves at the 6 evolutions. You can see there it says max 3 as well if you wanted to know that. And I will catch you in the next video.